forgot to put the gas cap back on. Nice. Dude, there's like 5 pounds of sand in here. That's crazy.
Snowmobile treads on this?
Yeah, snowmobile tracks, custom bogey wheels that I made. All this running gear is custom. It was just pretty much raw metal.
How many inches of travel you say you got?
12 to 14 inches.
Right on.
Yeah, dirt bike shocks for.
Nice.
It just kind of helps keep the track tension, you know. But right now they're just kind of fully compressed.
Yeah. What kind of motor you say you got?
It's got an 800cc two-stroke twin Polaris snowmobile engine.
Yeah.
It goes to a CVT transmission.
Great.
To a rear end here with like a custom clutch and brake system.
Right on.
Yeah.
You're air cooled?
Yeah, it's water cooled. Yeah, radiator under here.
You got a fan in there?
Yeah, it's got an electric fan.
Great.
So yeah, I don't think it's been getting hot. It seems to be running pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a temp gauge on it yet, so
Can I ask what kind of investment it might be for one of these?
It's like 15G.
Right on.
Yeah, I
It'll
mean,
probably go anywhere. You can do
well,
snow,
that's what I wanted
mud,
to. Yeah,
dirt,
snow.
Sand.
I'm hoping it does better in the snow because it's snowmobile stuff.
Have you been on any hardpack with it?
Yeah, it does okay on hardpack, and the tread's pretty aggressive for a tracked vehicle. You know, normally like you see on a skid steer, they have like more of a
square.
more bigger squares because there's so much traction already. But it's doing good out here in the sand. I mean, besides breaking down.
What do you think you've got measured down on? You think it's the tread? Or do you think
So check it out. So look at these sprockets over here.
Yeah.
Look how worn down the plastic is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then the other side. Did you see the other side?
Yeah,
how it doesn't look.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty noticeably, different. So I don't know what.
Like you kind of want something to wear versus.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it like aluminum or steel and just replace that with, you know what I mean? So I can
I
just
totally
take it in the sand and just rally it because I'm pretty tough on stuff. I want to be able to just beat on it and it still work. Like your thing looks like you just beat on that and it'll just keep going.
A bit. I've got a small remote control tank that's probably yay big and.
Oh, you do? You have a remote control
I cut it open and put an airsoft gun in it.
Oh, cool.
So instead of shooting like a little dart,
Yeah.
it shoots some airsoft, pellets out of there.
Nice.
But I had a problem in the sand where the sand was enough of abrasive in between stuff that it started wearing out the softer stuff.
Oh, yeah, sand gets
So
everywhere.
All right, so we got to go a harder metal or something, and
Yeah.
and the plastic, where that rubber's a little too soft, a harder rubber or an aluminum piece that grabs against the metal piece, another aluminum.
Yeah.
I think you're getting there, man.
Yeah, it's getting there. I can go home and go back to the drawing board on a few things.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you living?
In Santa Cruz County.
Awesome.
Yeah. I got like I said, the YouTube channel. It's got about 6 to 8 videos on the build. Yeah, I checked that out, and I went to the Highway Patrol and got a VIN. I just got this VIN number just to come out here, Like I have 10 acres in Corralitos, and so.
You want to try the terrain?
Yeah, I want to try different terrain, and it's the only way you can get out here with a green sticker. And so I just got the green sticker the other day, and so this is my first day, pretty much taking it out of the house.
You know what kind of RPM you were getting on it?
The tachometer I think is broken, but it does have the tach. I got to look into that, but it's. Yeah,
easy fixes, whatever here and there.
It's fun. It feels like you're going faster than you really are, because I mean,
that's okay.
That is okay. Yeah, exactly. That is okay.
Yeah.
Because when you feel slower or you're going slower, that's when you get in a crash and you're like, oh.
So how do you have the steering hooked up?
Yeah,
right
so
now?
it's crazy. So the steering. So it's got these two opposing master cylinders.
Okay.
There's a cam inside here.
It pushes that
exactly. It applies pressure. These are both the clutches. So going straight, there's pressure applied to both the master cylinders, which are
powers both treads.
So it goes through these rotary couplings here, these hydraulic.
Okay.
Into here and then comes out. So it pressurizes these brake calipers. So instead of it being a brake, it's actually a clutch. This brake caliper, or it's a clutch setup. So when that steering is pressurizing these, you go straight. When you turn, it takes the pressure off one side, and then so there's only power to the other track. So you can give it throttle and do like a power turn, or you can. It's got these brakes too. So you can hit the brakes, on one side, and then just power the other side for like a power, like a brake turn. Yeah,
it won't. Is that tied to the steering?
Well, you can like brake one track, and then it won't do like
using the brakes for steering.
Yeah.
Are you applying right or left brake?
Yeah. It's a right or left brake. So there's pedals. So there's a left brake. Yeah, there's a left pedal and a right pedal for the brake.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I was gonna do it on the steering wheel. There's another spot here for a brake. So if you turn more, it applies the brake to tighten your radius up. But
there's so many different options of ways you can do things. So
it's track vehicles.
I like the mechanical and
yeah, exactly. I love that type of stuff. My phone out here with the speedo app, and it was. I'll have to look and see what it says for a top speed, but it's about 20. It's about 20. Yeah, exactly. If you're going anywhere, if it's at 20 miles an hour, that's not bad, because this thing hasn't gotten stuck yet.
Well, it might be hard to get stuck.
Yeah.
Get yourself in a V, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And this one that I did, the amphibious one, but instead of having the 6 wheels, it had treads on it, and literally you could run one tread, forward, one tread backward. If you want both treads forward, you could do
right. Yeah, you turn like this on right on it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that was scary as hell going down some of the steep hills because you just feel like you're going over. But
yeah.
Super excited for you.
Right on. Thanks, man. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to trying to winch this thing up here because it might take a while. And
yeah, take your time for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Just take our time and.
Yeah.
You're right, but yeah, come check back on us in a little while. See if we're still here.
Yeah. Check on you today. Make sure you make it out.
Yeah. Right on,
See
man.
you back out here in the future.
What's your name?
I'm Robert.
Robert. Dave. Nice to meet you.
Dave, glad to meet you.
Yes,
Nick, glad to meet you, brother. Yeah, super cool.
All right, it's turned into a recovery mission. Need to winch the mini RipSaw up onto the trailer. All right, go ahead, Nick. Okay, tap it. Okay, go ahead. Okay, stop. Oh yeah, we're all right, thanks. Track got a little rallied here. That lug. The track used to be underneath this lug here, now it's wrapped up on the side of it. Damage here. Have to put more bolts in this connection before it just destroys this track. Damage to that guide lug. Damage to that guide lug. Sprockets completely stripped the teeth. This side's not as bad, I don't know why. Alright guys, this is why we built the lowboy trailer. Nick's driving, no experience in the sand dunes. Trying to pull this broken down RipSaw out of the dunes. Oh yeah, that trailer, it gets a lot of traction on those rear wheels. Looks like it works good. Nice.